Hello YouTube, my name is Brett and today I am bringing you guys a brand new video. I would like to say thank you to everyone who came over and subscribed from my old channel. It really does go to show how many inactive subscribers there were on that channel, but I'm so happy I'm finally starting a new channel. I feel like I'm totally fresh here, so I decided to kick off my first ever video with Call of Duty Ghosts Competitive tips and tricks. This is going to be a massive series on my channel. I am really looking forward to posting this series, and if you guys would like to get your idea in the next episode, go ahead and drop a comment below right now telling me what you would like to see. Maybe you want to see how to get better accuracy, or how to win gunfights, stuff like that. Go ahead, drop a comment below, and I'll give you my opinion on it in the next episode. So, today we are going to be talking about how to build a solid team, or how to find solid teammates. I have about 8 tips written down here for you guys that I can go over, and hopefully these will help you find teammates that you enjoy playing with and that you enjoy teaming with and playing Call of Duty with. So the first one that I feel like is really important is going to be being respectful. Nobody wants the teammate that screams at each other and screams at your other teammates after they choke around. Like, you know, your teammate chokes around and this guy's gonna be like, man, you were awful, you should not be playing this game, I don't want to team with you. You don't want to play with that guy. You also don't want to play with the guy that shoots bodies and teabags after every kill and then sends the other team hate messages talking about how bad they are, especially when you guys lose and you have that teammate that sends them messages talking about how bad they are. You don't want that guy. You always want to be respectful. It gives you better reputation for your team, and it gives you just better reputation overall. So make sure the people you end up teaming with are very respectful to your team and the opposing team. The next tip I have for you guys is going to be making sure your personalities match. This is kind of a weird one and not everyone will understand it, but if you've ever been on a team before, it's a lot better to team with people that understand your jokes, that understand your mind, you know, understand the way you work. It's a lot better to do that, and this also kind of falls into age groups. You don't want to be 15 years old playing with someone who's 30 years old, because your attitude, your personality, the way you think about things is going to be entirely different. So I'd say choose people that are around your age, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older. The next tip I have for you guys is going to be making sure that your teammates that you choose can take criticism and can dish it out. This is a big one. You're always going to have those people in Call of Duty that when someone, you know, uses some constructive criticism, they're going to get really butthurt. They're going to be like, hey man, I'm the best player in the game, you don't tell me what to do. You don't want to play with people like that. You want teammates who are able to take criticism. When I say take criticism, I don't mean, you know, the guy that's like, you are awful, this is what you gotta do next round if you want to win. You know, you don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy like, hey man, so if you would have done this, it would have turned out a lot better. You know, you want to be the guy that explains things in a kind manner and goes about it a lot nicer. You know, criticism is something that can either be taken the wrong way or the right way, and you want the teammates that can take it the right way and not get super butthurt about it. You also want teammates that can dish it out. What I mean by this is if you have a teammate that never talks, never explains anything, it's probably not going to work out that well. Everyone on your team should be vocal and explain to your teammates what they could have done differently. Everyone should throw in their own opinion while being nice about it. So that's a really big one right there, guys. Being able to take criticism and dishing it out is huge. The next tip I have for you guys is going to be don't play with people that blame everything on internet. I'm sure a lot of you guys have dealt with this before. A lot of people in the Call of Duty community, when they die, like to go, that guy is the host. No. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain this right now. I know so many people that sit there when they die, they're like, dude, this guy's a warrior, he took like 100 bullets. You know, you don't want to play with people that blame everything on internet. You got to play with people who, right as they die, they're ready to call out and they're ready to support their team while they're in the dead box. That's really what you're looking for. You're not going to want to be looking for the guy that blames everything on internet. Everyone knows that Call of Duty can be a very internet-based game, but you can't rage about it every time you die. And if you have someone like that on your team, I promise you, you will eventually get fed up with it, and you're going to drop that guy from your team. Either that or you're going to leave the team, one of the two. So the next tip I have for you guys is going to be making sure the people that you team with are on the same skill level as you. This is a really big one. Let's say you're a 1K and the people you're teaming with are 50Ks. There's probably going to be a skill gap there. I don't really want to bring game battle ranks into this because I know some people who are like 100Ks that remade accounts, you know, that used to be like 1Ks with trophies and stuff, and they're really good, but they're 100K. So I don't want to bring game battle ranks into this, but obviously there are going to be some people better at Call of Duty than others, so I would say play with people around or a little bit better the same skill level that you were at. You don't want to play with people that are below it, because eventually you're going to get mad and start raging at them because they're not doing what you're looking for them to do. I used to play with a lot of my friends, and I just decided to stop because I was starting to get mad, and I don't want to get mad at my friends, so I just stopped playing with them, and now I play with only the good people I know. So the next tip I have for you guys is going to be making sure that your goals match up. When I say this, it basically means that if, let's say, one of you guys want to be a professional Call of Duty player, you know, you want to be Nade Shot with a big YouTube channel and a big stream and making the YT money, you know what I mean? But your teammate just wants to play it for fun, and he gets home from work every night and he just wants to relax, you know, play some competitive game battle matches for fun. You gotta make sure your goals line up and match, because like I said, if your teammate wants to play for fun and you want to be an MLG pro, you're gonna have a little bit of a conflict there. So if you're choosing teammates, if you're looking for teammates and you want to be pro, make sure that they want to be pro. If you want to play for fun, make sure they want to play for fun. So the next tip I have for you guys is going to be making sure that you have the same amount of dedication. When I say this, let's say that you know, you have a place to be that night, but there's a big tournament going on and you guys want to play in it. If you're dedicated, you probably won't go to that place you got to go to. So if you're one of those people that are die hard, you want to be an MLG pro and nothing's stopping you, then you got to make sure your teammates are the same exact way. It kind of falls into the same category of what I just talked about, but make sure that your dedication is at the exact same level. If you're barely dedicated, make sure your teammates are barely dedicated. If you're really dedicated, make sure your teammates are dedicated so that you don't have any conflict. And the last tip I have for you guys today is going to be, if you want to go to LAN events, make sure your teammates do as well. Make sure they can afford it, stuff like that, because a lot of teams have conflict and have problems because one of their teammates can't afford to go to a LAN event. One of their teammates can't go that week because they have a wedding or something like that, you know, any kind of a get-together they might have and they don't want to miss it. So that kind of also falls into the dedication thing. If you're really dedicated, you know, well, if you're really dedicated, don't skip your wedding, that'd be bad. You guys know what I'm saying. So if you want to go to LAN events, if you're looking to be an MLG pro and that's who you want to be, and you want to go make a name for yourself in an event somewhere, then make sure your teammates want the same exact thing. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. If you did, leave a like rating below. Subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to drop your comments down below telling me what you would like to see in next episode. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day.